Thanksgiving 2023 is now over. You know what that means? It's Christmas time!
Ho, ho, ho.
Time to shop and open presents, give gifts to others, receive gifts yourself. However, what do you buy for somebody like Mr. X, who just buys whatever they want when they want it? So what I wanted to tell you guys is that all I want for Christmas is... My name is Mr. X. Welcome to the Extreme Channel. We are giving away $1,000 statues to you guys. If you want to know how to win one, stay tuned for later in the video. Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. I hope you had an amazing Thanksgiving celebrating the fact that you murdered all my ancestors. Yep, believe it or not, Mr. X is 1/8 Native American. It's my left leg that is Native American. And if you didn't have a good Thanksgiving, it means you didn't drink enough. But every year, as we get out of Thanksgiving and move into the festivity of Christmas, which I kind of already did a month ago, hung up my lights really early. Side note, did I ever tell you guys about my horrible HOA? I think I have many times. But one year, we hung up our Christmas lights in right after Halloween, the day after Halloween. And simply for the fact that we have a very temperate climate here, so it can change a lot. I don't know if temperate means that, but it sounds good. And it was 70 degrees, so I was like, you know what? Let's hang my Christmas lights before the snow comes. So I got a letter from the HOA saying that I'm in violation and they're fining me because I put up my holiday decorations more than 30 days prior to the holiday. Then I responded to them letting them know my Thanksgiving Day lights do not violate any policy in the HOA book. They responded, our mistake, they look like Christmas lights. And I let them know, wait until they see my MLK Day lights. Anyway, let's talk about Christmas this year. So I'm an incredibly hard person to shop for, not because I'm picky, but simply because when I need or want something, I just go buy it. So I thought it'd be an interesting video, and I guess it's interesting to me, maybe not to you, but what are things that I want for Christmas that I don't have? So I put together a list, and some of these I could go out and buy. Some of them aren't things you can actually buy. For example, world peace. Now that's not on my Christmas list, because I know that'll never happen. These are things that very well could happen with one or two exceptions. They could, but I just highly doubt it. So with that being said, let's dive in. The first few are things I could actually buy. I just haven't for so many reasons. Number one, if Mrs. X is watching this, I need some new slippers. Mine are falling apart. Yes, something so simple. Slippers, $10 slippers. I just need to keep my feet warm when it's cold. I have horrible circulation. See? Very low maintenance. The next thing I actually want is I want an Apple Pod. I don't know what they do, but I see them all the time. I think they're kind of like an Alexis. No, it's not Alexis. Alexi? The Amazon chick. I think they're like her, but they're for Apple. And the reason I want it is we have Apple everything. Here's an iPad. Here's my Apple Watch. I have my Apple phone down here. No joke, in my house, we have about 25 Apple devices. So I want an Apple Pod because I think that would be cool. Speaking of Apple, I also want their new Apple glasses for like $3,000 or $4,000. I believe they're not out yet, but I saw these and I thought they looked absolutely amazing, and you look like a fool wearing them, which would suit me really well. You like the outfit? I think it's pretty good myself. But I want one of those Apple glasses or goggles. I can't remember what they're called. That would be an amazing present, although I know Mrs. X would never buy that for me. Another thing, just so you know, as you get older as a male, you always want more underwear and socks. No matter what, you can never have enough of that shit. So those are kind of basic, tangible things. These next few things, some of them are tangible as well, but they're things if I wanted, no matter how much money I paid tomorrow, I could not get them. However, some of these I could very realistically get. Actually, all of them. Let's start out with some that I've categorized together. If you're a follower of the channel, you know that I absolutely love sports. I'd like some stuff for some of my sports teams. Now, I'm not going to jump the gun and instantly say I want a championship for them because that's not realistic. But let's start with the Denver Broncos. Now, in full disclaimer, I record stuff about a month in advance. I just want them to win half of the remaining games, which I think is very feasible. I don't want them to go down as the worst year in history, especially when I spent all this money on tickets this year. I just want to make it worth it. Because as fun as the games are, even when you're losing, they're a lot more fun when you're winning. Also with that, I want my Nebraska Husker football team to have the best year they've had in 7 years. And they're trending towards that, which is absolutely crazy. They're still not having a good year, but since I've been a fan for 30 years, it's been a long time since I've actually had some hope. So I'd really like them just to make it to a bowl game. They do that, I will be a happy person. I'm not even asking for the W. I just want them to make it to a bowl game. The last one, I am asking for a championship because they did it last year. I want to see the Nuggets win the championship again. However, I will settle with them making it to the Western Conference Finals. That's good enough for me, although we might as well just go all the way, even though it's going to cost me a lot more money because I got to go again. All right, this next one. Now, if any of you want to do something for this next one, feel free to email me at MrX@TheExtremeChannel. I want a Wi-Fi pass for United. So this year I have about 80 flights in the air with United Airlines. When I'm in the air, sometimes I'll pay for Wi-Fi, sometimes I don't. They have an unlimited Wi-Fi pass for like $600 or $700 per year. Now part of me doesn't want it because that's kind of my getaway. I don't have to deal with anything while I'm up there. Although you still get free messaging while you're flying, which is kind of nice. This is something I've always been on the fence on, simply for the fact that why spend $600 or $700 when you do have a little bit of a reprieve and there is a benefit to not spending it. Next thing is something I've now had on order for over 4 years. 4 years ago this month, I ordered the Tesla Cybertruck. And I want this. I'd love to have one for Christmas, although I don't need it because I don't drive anywhere. I just fly everywhere now. I've been waiting absolutely forever, and it would be great if I could get this for Christmas, even though I don't need it. Now, the last one is something I gotta tell you. As you get older in your life, I'm in my 40s, somewhere between 42 and 48, somewhere in that range. Not right in the middle because that'd make it too easy for you. But I'm in my 40s, and the older you get, you look at a donut and you gain weight. You don't even eat it. Then you can spend 2 weeks doing 2 days at the gym and only eating 1,500 calories a day, and you'll gain 3 pounds. So more than anything, I would love just to drop the extra 20 pounds I have right now that I've gained over the last 5 years. That would be the best Christmas present ever. And to my point earlier, show me a way to do it, and barring surgery or anything like that, I will do it. Just tell me what the formula is, and I will absolutely do it. So as you can imagine, those 10 things, kind of a weird list of stuff I'd want for Christmas, but it ties back to 2 things. Number one, I just kind of buy what I want as I go. But honestly, for as much stuff as I have and as much opportunity as I get, I'm just thankful for the basic things. My favorite thing is lying in bed next to my wife at the end of the day. See, Mrs. X, did you hear that? That's definitely worth some $10 slippers. Seeing smiles on the faces of my kids, knowing that I don't have to wait 3 days to eat, that stuff is what truly makes me happy. You know, I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. If you had a rough one, I'm sorry, but look at the basic things that are good in life. And I'm not going to get all poetic on you, but alcohol can solve a lot of those problems if you need it to. As we try to grow this channel, we like to reward you guys for watching and subscribing. So because of that, every 5,000 milestone when it comes to subscribers, we give away a couple $1,000s worth of statues. We've actually given away over 20 statues. To win one was easy. First, you gotta be subscribed to the channel. You'll get bell notifications when videos drop. Each video that drops, you wanna make a comment on those videos. We pick a random video, we give away statues based on a comment. You can say whatever you want. The more videos you comment on, the higher your chances are to win. Hey everybody, this video didn't turn out like I wanted it to. In my head when I was making this, I thought it would be amazing and hilarious and funny, but now that I've already made it, I gotta go. We're gonna see what happens. So at least give it a like, even though I don't like it.